morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for y'all. I think today is the day I make this TikTok video because this TikTok video is going to just be a bunch of truth balls and truth facts that I have to really bring to the table. All right. So, first off, I want to kind of tell you guys this. Um, I want to tell you guys this short little story that technically happened yesterday. Um, I mean, whatever time of the day you guys are watching this is probably going to be a week from now, or probably like a day from now, or a year from now, or whatever. But I just want to mention this because this is why, like, because what I'm about to tell you guys today is going to be really important about me. What I'm going to tell you guys, what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is going to be really important for me. So first, I want to just start off with a story. So yesterday, that video that I made about where I got the yoga balls from and stuff like that, and also the upcoming project that I plan on making, I want to tell you guys that I'm going to have to cancel the project that I have. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because not only do I not have the money for it, but I don't have the resources for it. All right. I don't have the resources, and also because I don't have a job, like a 9 to 5 job or whatever, to get consistently paid. I can't really do this. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about putting my ideas and stuff on Kickstart, but I don't think that's a good idea because I feel like that's just going to be a waste of time. So how did this happen? All right. Yesterday I was talking to my supplier about my idea, and I was ready to technically pay for the mold. But after knowing the complexities and how messed up society is getting, I noticed that it was actually just going to be impossible because America's economy is getting bad to worse. And also, a lot of people are starting to just completely give up on life. All right. That doesn't mean that I'm giving up on life, but this just means that I'm going to just have to take a breather and just dial things back because it was after that moment with my supplier I kind of lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get extremely angry or anything like that, but I just got frustrated. And I realized to myself that, like, everything that I was trying to do was just a waste of time. And I didn't just only talk to this about my, I didn't only mention this to my supplier, but I mentioned this to many of the people that inspired me to do this or want to do this. And after noticing that those people don't give a crap about me because at the end of the day, I'm just a person who doesn't really give any sort of benefit. I'm just talking to them continuously, consecutively, because I'm excited and curious about, these things like, the, like, okay, Spec, for example, he makes these Nika hopper balls, and he's the only one right now that can make these things successfully, whether it's 100 centimeters or 80 centimeters or 120 centimeters. I don't care what size. But after kind of just saying that I'm going to have to just kind of give up on the project because I'm running out of ideas, and also I don't even have the ability to do it. There's been a couple of people in the chats that I was in with them that said, Lamau, rest in peace, or, they just kind of laughed and made fun of me. And that's when I realized that, like, no matter what I do in this world, or no matter what I try to do, it's either going to be one of three scenarios. A, it's just a waste of time. B, it's never going to be achieved, or somebody's going to achieve it before I do. And C, it has to always do with some type of competition or some type of means that puts stress, like generates a whole bunch of unnecessary stress in my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with general fate. I feel like ever since 2020, my life has been a complete fail because everything that I've tried doing or everything that I've planned on doing was never achievable. It never worked. Okay? Like, in my ninth grade year and my 10th grade year, I was trying my hardest to be in an AP class. I got to a dual enrollment class, which is great. But what did I get into that dual enrollment class if it really wasn't going to do anything to me or do anything for me? Because now I'm in college And I'm starting to realize that college is not only a waste of time, but also a debt trap that I got myself into simply because my parents suggested me to do it. And also because I really have no idea. Like, I've just been told that college is the best way to is the best way to be. I'm not trying to complain about these things, but and also time is moving by really fast. So I'm gonna probably have to make a part two to this video. But I'm not trying to complain or vent, but I really think that I have no choice but to, because everything has just been going south for me, and things never really, everything that I've planned on trying to do never really worked. Like this year, how I was trying to go to China, at least for my birthday, and I could never really do that because one, although I worked my ass off for that, I worked hard as I could to make the money and be able to afford a plane ticket and also a place to stay there. My parents were like, you should get a car first because a car is more important, and so on and so forth. And I'm just like, all right. So 9 times out of 10, I just had to give up on that. And once I gave up on that idea of wanting to travel to China on my birthday, not only did I feel defeated, but I felt like I lost a structure, a really good structure in my heart that really just started making me feel like I was gonna pass out. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe after a while. And then I started feeling envious because a lot of the times, like last year, I didn't feel envious that my brother went to Japan, but my brother went to Japan, and this is stuff behind me. You see all the good stuff he's got. He's got the sword. He's got pictures. He's got art. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here with absolutely nothing. By the way, these aren't even mine. These are my brother's. That's my brother's stuff. All right. This is my stuff right here. Okay. This is all of my stuff, and this ball chair, because this is the only thing that could keep me moving. Okay. But I just wanted to tell you that I felt envious after I couldn't go to China. And I've had a nightmare about it too. Because I felt like, and I've tried telling my parents about this too, but my parents are saying, like, did you ever wonder why you had that nightmare? It's maybe because you're not supposed to be there or whatever. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I just have to take it with a grain of salt and just say, you know what? You're probably right. I'm probably just not meant to be in China. I'm probably not meant to achieve any of the things that I've planned on achieving. All the ideas that's in my head is just ideas, just figments of imagination that I wish I could put to reality, but don't know how to put to reality. You know what I'm saying? And because of how toxic this society is, I feel like it really puts a hold on me and makes me want to like wage war with people that, I really shouldn't be waging war with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. That's also why a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago, before rewiring my brain again and getting myself back together, I also felt like giving up and just straight up committing suicide because of how messed up society really is and how much it really takes to do what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Versus doing something that you say you're going to do but can never do. I'm going to have to make a part two to this because it's already been 8 minutes and 35 seconds. So I feel like everything that I've tried doing or everything that I said I was going to do that I never was able to do, I feel like that was just a big fail. I feel like I'm just a failure in a lot of things that, I really wanted to do. And I feel like this because life has like at the age of 19, when I started having unexpected responsibilities and stuff that, because I've just been sitting here playing video games all my life. And these are things that I love to do. And I don't know how to put it to good use if the algorithms and things that I have is not strong enough for the media to handle. Because I also talk about the truth as well. And sometimes when I talk about these things and my parents see them, they tell me to take it down. Because there are people out there that might be watching me from the distance that'll try to kill me or whatever for talking about these type of topics. But honestly, I've said this before, and I'm going to keep on saying this. I have nothing to lose in this world. And the reason why I say this is because this world, or the premise of this world, is built off of hate. It's built off of hate, people competing against one another, people not forming an alliance and just doing things for profit. That's literally what this is about, okay? This world is nothing but criminality, hatred, and just wanting you to beat yourself down because of how messed up society really is becoming. That's the truth about this world. And I don't think this, and I think, like, especially in America, I think this world is only going to get worse, okay? It's only going to get worse, and it's going to mess up everybody, and there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing that we could do is only hope that God brings judgment onto this world, and whoever makes it to heaven makes it to heaven, and whoever doesn't make it to heaven and goes to hell doesn't make it to heaven and go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, okay? I don't know where I'm meant to be in the spiritual world after what I've been told and what I've been taught, but knowing how I am in this world and knowing how I have to be in this world to be able to make a living, this world is just not for me. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's just not for me. I'm not meant to be here. Okay, I'm not meant to be in this world because this world is nothing but toxicity. And it's toxic. And this toxicity is not just only created within my household where I live, but just being out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people only like my TikTok videos because I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? And some people only like my YouTube videos because I'm funny. A lot of people like when I'm struggling in life. I don't know why, but they do. A lot of people enjoy that. And I don't know what to do about that. But all I know is that I have nothing to, like I'm going to say it and I'm going to continue to say it. I have nothing to freaking lose. I can't get a job. I can't really make money. I have comfort, but I have comfort in a way that I don't have to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because if my cousins are able to travel to a different country at the age of 20, at the age of 19, at the age of 18, at the age of 24, at the age of 23, at the age of 22, at the age of whatever age they travel in, and I'm trying to do the same thing, and I can't accomplish that, and I'm trying to get some help, and the only help that I'm getting is either them telling me, stop trying to think about this type of stuff, or stop trying to, like, go to these countries because you're just wasting your time or whatever, then there's honestly just no point but to just face the reality that life is just a big, it's just a big joke. You know what I'm saying? And I've been thinking about this ever since. And I'm sorry if I'm venting or ranting, but, like, this is just the sad reality of it. You know what I'm saying? When I was talking to people like Spec and trying to come up with a partnership, the first thing they said is, you need a budget. That's number one. And number two, I'm going to be frank with you, it's not good to make designs at this time of the year. And I'm going to be honest with you, they're right about that, okay? I had to take their word for it. But after noticing that I can't really contribute to their company at all by at least giving them money, because I only have $4 grand, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot, because the money that I keep having keeps on depleting, because I keep on having to buy things that I need, buy food, pay for bills. Like, I may not look, I may be living with my family and I may not be paying for a lot of bills, but I have to pay for my phone bill, and I have to pay for my college tuition. I have to pay for all these things to live. It's just a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way to be. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that way because everything that I've tried to accomplish hasn't been accomplished. And I've tried so hard to convince to my parents why I have a strong interest in the things that I have a strong interest in, whether that being China, whether that being just anything that I feel is of value to me. They just, even though they pretend like they do, I'm going to just blatantly say it. They don't see value in it. They don't see value in my interest in China. They only see it as like some type of obsession because of how many times I've talked about it and how many times I've been willing to do whatever it takes to try seeing what my purpose is in China. It's just a waste of time. And I've let so many people, I've talked to the people that I talked to on WeChat, and I told them that I was going to go to China next year or the year before that. And I felt like in my heart, every time I didn't go to China and every time I'd be made fun of for my interest in China, not only was my heart broken, but I felt like I let so many people down. You know what I'm saying? So many people. To the point now, I just feel like some sort of unconditional ego and unconditional, vengeance or whatever because of how I can't really achieve what I want to achieve because of how toxic society is getting. Now, a lot of people are going to probably ask me, Justin, you had a job before. Why did you quit your job? I'm going to tell you why I quit my job. All right. My managers were treating me like I was their bitch. All right. They made, I don't even care if this gets viral and they see it. I don't care. No matter what, I did find them cool at first, but after the amount of things they've been telling me to do at once, I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I've had enough. I'd like, it's messing with my health, it's messing with my mental state, and I don't want to be in this no more. All right? So I left the job. And I've been trying to look for jobs ever since, but trying to look for jobs is just a waste of time because every time I've applied to a different job, either those managers did not give a crap about me or straight up like it just they just don't see my application. I've tried applying to Costco. I've tried applying to Publix. I've tried applying to all these different stores, and I still haven't gotten accepted yet. But I need stable income to generate the ideas and things that I need to be able to be successful, right? Right. So there's just no point. And it's already been 8 minutes and 5 seconds since I've been recording. So I have to make another set of videos. And a lot of people, I don't even know if they want to see this. Because every single time when I'm on TikTok, the first video that I post after 2 weeks, those things explode. But all the other videos that I make right after that, they don't even explode. It only goes up to 100 views. It only goes up to 200 views and then it stops. It goes up to 600 views and then it stops. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the likes, I don't get the follows that I need. So, I mean, what's the point of me even doing this? You know, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. What's the point? Just tell me. Applying for these jobs has been a waste of time. Just as much as it's been a waste of time for me to convince my parents why I have an interest in China. All right? Why I want to do the things that I want to do. And after realizing how China really is and how the world is just how population is decreasing, I probably won't even get to see the things that I wish I could see in China. I'm probably never going to get to do that until I'm like probably in my 20s or 30, like my mid 20s or mid 30s. You know what I'm saying? Or probably just never, because my parents have been making it seem like in order for me to walk foot in a different country, I have to be like 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. Like, however long it takes. That's why at this point, like, I'm going to keep on saying it. Like, at this point, I'm ready for whatever judgment God has to bring to this nation, God has to bring to the world, or what he has to bring to me in general. Because this society is not a real society. It's not real. All these people that's benefiting, like the rich people and stuff like that, they're only benefiting because they just want power. That's all they want. They only want power, and they want to keep you dry. They want to keep you in bondage, and they want to keep you stressed out. That's what I learned. So trying to get these jobs and things like that is just a waste of time. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit you. It's going to benefit them more. It's going to benefit these corporations. I've tried coming up with niches, coming up with business ideas, and those things failed before I can even start on them. Okay? So what am I going to do? Like what I normally do? Sit home, play my video games, listen to doom and gloom videos, or rants on the internet or something, and just get something straight. You have to learn that it doesn't matter what you do in society. There's always going to be ups and downs, but there's going to be more downs than ups, okay? And I think because I'm making these videos, I feel like making these videos helps me a lot, because I know I'm not the only one going through this. I know I'm not the only one that sees the BS, that sees the nonsense and everything, and sees how everything that I try to do isn't even going to work because it's just not possible to do. I'm not able to pull it off. You know, there's one person that is able to pull it off, and at the end of the day, that person is God. That being is God. Nobody else can pull off what, you know, I aspire or imagine to pull off. And even if they do, they're not able to do it properly. All right? It's just a fact. Because I could try with the skills that I have, but it turns out that every skill that I have in society, I just don't know how to put it to good use. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm an entertainer. I have a creative mindset. I just don't know how to put it to good use. And these past few days, I have to say that I would say the day before yesterday, on the Wednesday of this week, I feel proud of myself for accomplishing the most important thing, which was getting EPA universally certified. But I honestly don't even know what that's going to do for me, especially if I'm trying to live in a different country. You know what I'm saying? Or at least trying to travel to a different country or travel the world. I don't know what that EPA certification is going to do, other than me working for my dad and the family business that we have, just to be in a consistent loophole of just running service calls, fixing people's units, and being able to just, you know, go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. Because what I want to do is I want to be an inventor, and I want to create my own products, and I want to be able to benefit my family's business, be able to help economies with my ideas, be able to become a threat to whoever is a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever is super powerful and almighty in this world. That's been my dream ever since day one. Ever since I realized the BS, I've always wanted to make that BS be lemonade juice. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being lemonade or lemons, you know? I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I have to say that I really have to be blatant honest with you guys. I have to talk about these things. My pig hopper ball project that I plan on doing, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't even know if somebody's already done it, because there have been plenty of people that's been trying to grab what I have and do it. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do it and try to patent it out, it's not going to matter, because at the end of the day, none of this stuff matters. Let's keep it real. Like, a lot of the times I've had ideas and I've wanted to put those ideas to existence, but those ideas have already been taken. Okay? Now, the ideas that I've been inspired by from other people's ideas, it just feels like I'm just copywriting, or I'm trying to steal. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly how the world views things. You know? The world is nothing but hypocrisy, and it's hypocrisy on so many different levels. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a real joke. And that's exactly why you see so many people in this society that we live in that's like, you know what, F it. I give up on life. F it. And, you know, I don't blame them. And you know what I'm about to do for them? Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations for seeing how messed up society is. Congratulations. You know, I really have to just clap for you, because, you know, you're now starting to see, even though you've been successful in high school, successful in college, you're starting to see the BS. You know? I have to say this, and I have to say this straight up. There is no point in trying to be in a society that doesn't care about you. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in trying to contribute to that. There's no point in being in a world that doesn't give two F's about you. You know what I'm saying? And I salute you for that. A lot of Gen Zers and a lot of young millennials, and also soon to be alphas, are starting to see the BS in the society. They're really starting to see it, and I'm proud of them for seeing that. But I don't know what we're going to do about it. Because, you know, even if we try to form an alliance, it's not going to do anything. Like, you can see it right now. A lot of people in this country that voted for Donald Trump are now starting to regret voting for Donald Trump. Now, I want to tell you guys my stance on this. I figured this out from 2022. This entire thing is not only a setup, but it's only to keep pulling us apart from each other. And the more we pull apart from each other, the more we're just going to be slaves. Victims. This also goes for us as the black community, because I'm a black dude, all right? I'm black. I mean, my parents are immigrants. They come from Jamaica. So, but I'm a black American. So, according to a lot of people in society, we are our worst enemies, because we can never get things right. You know what I'm saying? And that is just a fact. I'm not even trying to, you know, criticize us, but every single time we try to come with an alliance, it never works. And sometimes we just have to wonder why. Anyways, it's been about 9 minutes since I've recorded these videos. So in total, if I do the math, it's been about already 28 minutes since I've recorded these videos. So I'm going to just wrap this video up. I hope you guys learned something new from, you know, these videos that I just made. These 3 videos that I made. And I hope you guys enjoy it and understand the pain that I'm going through. Because I know I'm not the only one going through this. I know you guys are going through this too. Everybody's going through it. And we need to do something about it. But we don't know what we're going to do about it. But to just wait. Alright? So I will see you guys. Alright? Peace. I'll make another video soon talking about how I feel about, you know, the fact that I couldn't go to China this year. And also like some of the disappointments that I had, because, you know, I really feel like that's important to talk about. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Goodbye.